Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're going to look at the IBB on the daily, weekly, monthly timeframes using technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. Let's get right into the daily chart. And this is what I'm seeing, guys. So we had a lower trend line down here. It pulled back. We were making higher lows. A gentleman pointed this out to me. But we also have a trend line here too. This kind of broke that momentum of the higher lows, but came right back above it, shot up. We're up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. We do have a 750 and some lower trend lines coming into this area, so we're going to see how this thing reacts. Will they gap it up? Watch for a gap up, guys. You never know, and it keeps going. We'll see. I don't know what earnings or news came out or anything, but just watch for that. A lot of times when you have a lot of big stuff like this, you'll get a gap up over something, and then we'll keep going. But if it comes right into this area, let's see how it reacts. If it pulls back, we do have a 750 here, but if you come back, excuse me, still have a little bit of a cold here, guys. If you come back here, you have a little bit higher, 288, but I still like double top up here as well. So let's draw a line, you know, maybe right there, 294, 52 or so. Then you have almost a gap window there. Then, of course, you have the double top up here, which is 301.46, roughly in that area. 52-week high was 304.76, so you have to respect that area as well. So let's see if they're going to make a run up into here. Remember, when we connected this high to this high, the 50 was like right in here too. So you have a lot of resistance in here, guys, so you got to respect it. So if you're bullish, you know, think about possibly taking some off the table. If you're long term, then that's up to you. Or if you're more short-term trader looking for ups and downs, this is where you're possibly going to take off something, and maybe up here. I mean, we could get back to 300. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how the overall market's trading. If you're bullish, this is where you want to be. You got to get through all this stuff and then possibly shoot for the 300. If you're bearish, this thing needs to hit this, come right back down, get below the MAs, and then crack the trend line, and then you'll possibly get lower prices, fill this gap. Then you have double bottom here around 246. Again, it will be a market trade, guys, so keep an eye on the SPY and all that stuff as well. So let's go right to the weekly chart. Weekly chart, the IBB. You know, it's a little more bearish, but it's more down, sideways. You're kind of in a channel. It's not the best, not the worst, but you are chopping around. You do have some trend line support down here as well, so you got to keep, you got to keep active on that. So, so right now we're kind of in a wedge, and it's getting smaller. We'll see how this down slopes here, unless it gets above it and starts getting up in this area. Then we can put a new trend line from there and see where this one goes. But right now, it's nothing wrong, even on the weekly or above all the MAs. Again, if you're bullish, you need to stay in this stance and continue up and go through these trend lines and keep ripping towards the 301, 30, or 301, 30. Actually, 304 is back here, so that's the all-time high. 304. 76, but 301.78 has some resistance as well. Pretty good. So we'll see if it could pop above this area here, the 195 pivot, and then we'll see where, we'll go from there. And then the monthly. Monthly is a little more bearish to me. You have a nice down. Remember this down move? We were shorting this thing here. It was moving up. This one was like surprise, boom. But that will, here, if you go back to the weekly, guys. We'll go into this trade a little bit more. We took this one short earlier, but look at this. I mean, this was great. This was a nice down inside bar pattern, staying inside this bar here, and then boom. And then look, okay, see that? Down and sideways and down. That's a weekly chart. Look at that move that we got on the weekly, okay? Let's go to the monthly. What's this one? Remember that down sideways for 3 months, and then we got down sideways for 11 months. If this pattern plays out, guys, I'm telling you, we're going downtown. But, we got to crack trend lines and stuff like that. But easily, 208, 207.39. This is a little further out there. I mean, we'll see how Trump goes and all that good stuff. Then, I'm thinking 150, guys, right here. And you got this little pivot here and this little gap. Well, actually, no gap fill. 173. And it might overshoot. It's a monthly, maybe goes to 160, 161. But just be careful of this pattern. If you're going long, it's going to be more short term. Let this thing pull back. And if you want to go long term IBB or XBI, then take that one. So, all right, guys, that's the IBB today. Going into the monthly, all the time frames. If you want to see more intraday action, follow me on StockTwits. Follow me on Twitter for some swing trades. We're going to be posting some option trades on there eventually as well. And then my site, StockBookie.com, I'm going to have a membership sign up. I did for about a day or two, but I took it off, guys, because I want to know more about you, about more your trading. If you're trading options, futures, or Forex, or whatever, I want to see what you guys are doing. So if I'm posting trades out there and no one's really taking them, then I want to post trades that people want to get into, or stuff that people are trading. Or better yet, send me an email, send me some tickers. I could do individual videos like this and post them, and I'll see which ones are the most popular ones when people send me emails, and those are the videos that I'll do for the people that send me that. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching my videos. God bless. See you on the charts.